Hi again. Um, I just have two things to say about Chapter 13. The title is Service Management Functions, and I'm looking at page 117, the bottom of the left-hand column under Safe Environment. They make a little bit of a comment about how the bathroom or kitchen setup in a rehab facility is made to be optimal. Things like the clinic should have non-slip floor surfaces, grab bars in the bathrooms, and emergency call buttons. And I'd just like to say that in rehab, one of the first things we did was, while we may begin working with a client in the rehab bathroom, the setup that was just perfect, we would also do a home visit or at least talk to the family and the client about what their bathroom actually looks like, kind of tape it off on the floor, make sure we knew where the toilet was with respect to the walls and the sink and the bathtub. And we would work on transfers going to the right or the left based on what their bathroom dictated, even though in the clinic bathroom, it was set up to be able to easily do a transfer from either side. So that's an important thing. You don't usually read that in books. The only other thing in this chapter is on page 122, the right-hand column. The title is Integrating Professional Development Activities and Evidence-Based Practice into the Workplace. This may be one of the first areas that evidence-based practice is emphasized in our textbook, but I want you to remember that in the chapter on history, uh, it talked about Rush and Dunton each having read Tuke and Pinnell, which led Rush and Dunton to incorporate the work cure and moral treatment into early thinking about occupational therapy. So really, that's a great example of evidence-based practice before it actually was evidence-based practice. And it was all based on Tuke and Pinnell not only developing their areas, but writing about it and getting it published. And that's what's so important in practice today. All right, well, that's short, but that's the only two things I wanted to comment on in this chapter. There's lots of other interesting things, but it is a pretty short chapter. Okay, that's all for now.